Hey guys, I'm Autumn with Zion's Tiny Getaway, and I'm here to give you a quick walkthrough and a little tutorial on how to operate the breakfast at Tiffany's, number 13 at our resort. So we will send you out a code when you get here. So once you have lined all of the numbers with the line, you're gonna push this little lever down, pull towards you, and the lockbox will open. Here's your key. And this is the breakfast at Tiffany's. Absolutely stunning tiny home. When you get into the tiny home, you're gonna see two light switches. If you get here at night, this is one of the biggest questions we get asked. They say the lights don't work in the main area. We got here at night and it was very hard to see where we were going. This light has a dimmer switch. So what you're gonna do is if you turn on the light and you see this little light only go halfway, that means these lights, you see how they're pretty dim? It's dimmed. So what you're gonna do is there's this little button. It's separated very slightly. So this is down and this is up. So what you just do is you just push it up. See the little light going up? And then it would turn on all the way. So that's how you operate the dimmer switch. If you get here and it's dark and you try turning on the light, that's why you just need to turn up the dimmer switch. This light switch is actually to your porch light. We do recommend lights out after 10 o'clock. That way it preserves the night sky for the rest of the group, for the rest of the tiny homes. The first thing that most guests will do is they're gonna want to make sure the temperature is to their liking. This is a mini split remote, and this is the mini split system. So you're gonna wanna, first thing, push the start button right here, power, point it towards the mini split system. The mini split system should open up and have a little number light on it, and the number that's displayed is actually what it's set to. So right now it's set to heat the tiny home to 80 degrees. I wouldn't recommend that just because most guests it's gonna be too hot for them. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna turn it down. So how you would do that is you would just choose up or down, point it at it, and you hear the beeping from the mini split system acknowledging that I am turning down the temperature. Now, if you want to go ahead and change it to a complete different mode, as in not heat or not AC, what you would do is you'd push mode, and there's little dials at the very top that's gonna tell you what mode you're in. So when you change it, it's gonna tell the mini split system you're changing the mode. So the little star flag is obviously AC. The little sun dial is gonna be heat. It's gonna look like a sun. So heat and AC. Okay, there is a turbo mode. If you get here and it's like 102 degrees, that shouldn't happen because we do leave the AC on when our cleaners leave. But if so, you can turn on turbo, cool, and it should work then. So now we're really just waiting for that to go ahead and turn on. The fan speed is really low, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the fan speed. And you can see the fan speed by the little dials all located on the remote right here. So now I've turned up the fan speed all the way so that heat will blow out. One important note is while we were filming this video, I timed the heater. So it does take about 10 minutes to fully warm up and fully blow. So if you're experiencing super cold, just let us know and we can bring you over a temporary heater in the meantime, but it does take about 10 minutes to fully heat up and start going. So if you have more than 4 guests and you do want to use the pull-out couch, this is how you're going to do it. First step is you're going to find and locate this little lever. You're going to pull it towards you, just like that. Make sure it's all the way out so you'll have enough room to pull this cushion out. Okay, so now you're going to want to pull these 2 corners up and towards you. Just like that. And then push it down and it should level out flat, just like that. Now it is on a little track system, so make sure you're aware of that. Don't pinch your fingers. And then there you go. So you can now get on it and move these cushions around if you want more space to lay or if you want to use them as a pillow. If you do need extra pillows and blankets and sheets, just let us know. So if you get to the point where you're like, okay, the skylights were awesome, but I want some privacy, this is how you're gonna achieve it. So each skylight has a little pull down and you're just gonna stand on your tippy toes, for me at least, but most people will be able to reach it. You just pull it down and then that sun is out of your eyes. And same from the other one, and the one above the loft as well. So now operating the TV. The TV is on a swivel mount, so that means if you want to watch TV while you're cooking or you're doing the dishes or anything like that, feel free to go ahead and swivel the TV just like this. Now you're going to want to grab it by the corners of the TV, not the sides or the screen, just to make sure we don't break anything. So we're going to grab it by the corners and swivel just like this. Super simple, super easy. And then if you want to watch it while you're watching or sitting on the couch, you're going to want to swivel it right back. Okay, so just like a regular TV, obviously it's a regular TV, we're going to turn it on. Okay, this one took a little bit to start up, and that's totally normal, it's okay. This is a Roku TV. Most people know how to operate a Roku TV, but just in case, we're going to choose what type of streaming services that you have currently. And the big part about this TV is to remember to sign out of your streaming services. So we're going to go into Netflix. Just type in Netflix and it'll pop up, and you should be able to sign right in from here. Now, before you leave, make sure that all your streaming services are signed out. Okay, and then you would just turn it off like normal. There you go. That's the TV. Now, if you're planning on using the bottom loft, which is very spacious and comfortable, just know to watch your head, and the light switch for the bottom loft is actually right here. And in the bottom loft, we do have a separate TV, which is the same TV as up there, so you'll be able to watch your shows and kind of relax. If you have kiddos down here, you can close these curtains for privacy if you want. So if you have rambunctious kiddos or a child that needs a little bit more quiet to sleep, we have provided the curtains. Now on both sides of the bunk, we do have two twin beds down here, and on both sides there is an outlet that has USB ports. So if you forgot to bring your charger, you can plug in just a wire that maybe you picked up from the gas station or something like that, or maybe in your car. Most people have car chargers, so you just unplug it from your car and plug it right into the outlet, and it will work just the same. Moving on to the kitchen. In the kitchen, you're gonna see also dimmer switches and receptacles where you can either charge your phone or your other devices if you forgot your charger and you have a car charger with you. So this light switch right here is going to work for the upper loft. So if you're downstairs at night and you want to turn on the upper loft lights without having to go up there, go ahead and turn on that light right there. And then this one is going to work for the kitchen lights above us. And it's also operated on a dimmer switch as well. Now, if you are using the pull-out couch for one of your guests and they need somewhere to store their luggage, we do have a luggage area for that guest. So they can go ahead and store their luggage in here, and this is soft closing, so when you close it, you don't have to wake up other members if they're sleeping, it'll soft close. Now, if there's a time that you need to throw something away, like all of us do, the trash can is under the sink. Okay, your silverware and cooking utensils are going to be in the top drawer. Your plates and cups and bowls are going to be in your middle drawer. And your pots and pans and accessories like that are going to be in the last drawer. And then if you do plan on cooking this trip, we do supply salt, pepper, oil, and coffee, creamer, and sugar, as well as a please knock sign. This is available for if you need something and you call us, you can put that on your door and say, hey, knock. Obviously we're gonna knock first, but some guests don't wanna be disturbed at all, so we will just leave the supplies that you requested out front of your door. We also supply a kettle to use the French press to make coffees in the morning. Here is your fridge. So it does have a separated freezer, which is nice. So you know your freezer goods are gonna stay nice and frozen. And then a separated fridge, like so. Here's the microwave for microwavable foods. Obviously everyone knows how to use a microwave. So moving on into the bathroom, we do have a sliding glass door. So you're just gonna gently wanna open that. We have shampoo, conditioner, and body wash supplied. So to use these, all you have to do is you push this button and it pumps out the bottom. But the most important part is I wanted to show you about this shower is the hot water. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn this all the way to hot before you turn it on. And to turn it on, you push it out. And what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna wait until it gets hot. So I am going to just show you how long it should take to get hot. And right now it's already warm. And it is now hot. So that's how long you should have to wait. If you have to wait any longer, that means you might be out of propane or anything like that, and just let us know and we'll come out and refill it. But that is the trick to making sure that you're gonna get hot water fast, is to turn this dial away from you first, all the way away from you, as far as it'll go, and then out. That way, the on-demand hot water heater will get pressure fast to activate the ignition and start getting hot. If what you do is you turn it on first and then you slowly go to hot, it's not going to trip the sensor to make it turn off. So right now, all the clean towels are stowed like this, and then once you use the towel, there's a little hook. We ask you to hang it up so it dries and you can reuse it. Same for the sink. We're going to want to turn this fully away from us, just like that, for hot. Then we're gonna push that. And it is now hot. So that's how long, only a few seconds. It should take maybe 30 seconds to get fully hot. It is an on-demand hot water heater, so there's unlimited hot water here. And you have all of your hand towels and your hand soap, as well as extra toilet papers. Now this is very big and very important for us. If you are a female and you are using female products like pads and tampons, we ask that you throw them away in the provided trash can next to the toilet, as we are on a septic system and those will clog our plumbing and cause havoc. So please put them in the trash can. So the first thing that you're gonna notice when you arrive to the breakfast at Tiffany's is this very large outside fire pit. Now it is propane, so we do supply the propane for you guys, but feel free to relax and hang out, chill. There are about 6 chairs here for 6 different guests. There is also a propane barbecue that we like to keep the cover on, so feel free to take that off. And because we supply a propane fire pit, we've also supplied you with fire extinguishers. So these are very important. They're right next to the front door. So if something happens on the deck, please know that the fire extinguisher is for your use and to use it. And then call us. Put out the fire first. So one other awesome aspect of this tiny home that no other tiny home has is the stargazing platform. So I'm going to show you how to use it. It's actually really fun. So this is actually a stargazing platform. So what you would do, it does swing a little bit, so you gotta be careful when you get on it. So you would sit down but first and place your head right here and look up at the night sky. And the way that they have this positioned is it's kind of hidden from the other tiny homes, so you can relax and chill out here and just stare at the night sky. Maybe bling a blanket and relax.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching our video. If you're like me and you love tiny houses and you want to learn more, follow us on YouTube at Zion's Tiny Homes. If you want to learn more about me and my family and see behind the scenes, follow us on YouTube at Meet the McGregors.